Good evening, and thank you for being with us again. My name is Tom Siver, and I represent Joey Nagle and the Nagle family. The Allegan County Prosecutor has made their determination not to charge the deputy sheriff who shot and killed Joey Nagle. We are respectfully requesting the Michigan Attorney General's office to review this matter. Because we are requesting the Michigan Attorney General's office to review this matter, we are not allowed to comment at this time. Thank you.
I just got off the phone with Kelly Nagle, the mother of Joey Nagle. She's very happy that the lawyers are taking this to the Attorney General, and she cited her reasons as being the fact that she doesn't want what happened to Joey Nagle to happen to any other person's child ever. She also stated the fact that she wants this pursued so it never happens to another child, where people have to depend on the word of a deputy or officer, where there was no body cams, no dash cams. It's textbook 101 that whenever someone is shot by law enforcement, that departments will do an investigation that villainizes the victim. We've seen that in almost every related case, but without having the name of the officer, there's no way for people to call in from the community to give a background on that officer. But neither background on the officer or Joey Nagle really matters. What matters is what happened in that 10 minutes. So it's just a very heart-wrenching investigation for the family to see their son, their brother, their uncle, their loved one, their schoolmate, their friend, their co-worker villainized so bad in a police investigation. And our prayers go out to the mother. And once again, I want to thank these attorneys for continuing to push for justice for Joey Nagle.
We will get justice for Joey Nagle. Thank you.
Hey, Tom, can you talk about the process? I mean, if you can't talk about the case specifically, I'm talking about the AG. I mean, is this done very often, or can you speak?
I can't answer any questions. Thank you.
Breaks out at a West Michigan festival between teens and police. 5 officers were injured and 4 people arrested.
And today we're getting our first look at the Albion police officers' body camera video. Police say they thought the teens were armed and went to the Festival of the Forks to fight. News Channel 3's Mike Kravsik is joining us live outside the Albion Department of Public Safety to explain, Mike, how bad information ended in a big fight.
Well, yeah, the police chief, Scott Kipp, tells me a tip days before the melee had officers concerned that a group of Battle Creek teens wanted to show up to the festival and shoot a 15-year-old Albion teen. Police say they heard the teen got a gun and got a call about a fight that night. No gun was ever found, but Kipp says the outcome of this would have been much different if that teen had stopped and talked to officers when they tried to.
Someone has a gun down there.
The entire Albion Public Safety Force was on patrol during the Festival of Forks on Saturday night.
Black male or white male? Black male.
A festival goer tells an officer someone handed the teen a gun.
Black male, guy in a face mask gave him a gun.
Minutes later, police approached the 15-year-old wearing a black mask and hoodie as he walks to a nearby park.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
They coming down your way.
Mind our business. Well, I don't think you're doing that.
Come on.
As officers rushed to Lloyd Park, they say these 2 men started to grapple with officers. Officers used pepper spray and tasers to arrest 4 people, including 2 juveniles. This 20-year-old woman was arrested after taking a swing at officers.
My brother don't have no gun, bro. I know he don't.
She's the older sister of the 15-year-old teen police say they were trying to talk to.
These individuals did all they could to keep us from getting to him, which led us to even more believe there was a gun somewhere that somebody had.
Officers suffered minor injuries. Albion Public Safety Chief Scott Kipp says the information about a possible fight came from a county school resource officer patrolling a vocational school in Battle Creek.
Fair to say you kind of got bad intel? No, I don't think it was bad intel. I just don't think it happened is all. They probably didn't have the opportunity.
And Chief Kipp also says the group of teens he thought were about to clash were connected to 2 different unsolved shootings here in Albion earlier this summer. As for the 15-year-old, he was detained momentarily, later released. Kip says he won't face charges, but plans to send the case to the county prosecutors for review. And before he does that, Kip says he still has hours of body camera footage to review.
Right now, police investigating a shooting leaving 4 people with gunshot wounds in Allendale Township Sunday morning.
Now, 2 of the victims are Grand Valley State University students. News Channel 3's Maria Serrano is live in studio with us this morning with what neighbors are saying and the next step for police. Maria?
That's right, Kirk and Kristen. The shooting investigation will now be turned over to the Ottawa County Prosecutor's office. It all started on Sunday morning when police responded to the scene of a loud party and then got reports of a shooting. Some students that live in the area and in the apartment complex say they're now rethinking if they want to live there next year. Just take a look. You can see bullet holes in cars and parts of the apartment building. The shooting happening at Canvas Apartments on 48th Avenue in Allendale Township. That's about half a mile from GVSU. Police say 4 males were shot, all between 18 and 20 years old. When police arrived, they found 1 male with a gunshot wound and 3 others at area hospitals. News Channel 3 spoke to people and students that live in the apartment complex. They say they heard loud pops outside their apartment that morning.
It kind of felt like a school lockdown, you know?
Yeah.
You turn off all the lights, lock all the doors, and then we just hung out down until we got an all clear from like the police officer.
We weren't really expecting that to be like next door to us.
Deputies say they located a vehicle that was leaving the area believed to be involved, and police stopped them. Several people have been detained for questioning. Police say they seized evidence, but no one has been arrested yet. 3 of the victims have been released from the hospital. We know that the other one is still there in stable conditions.